I want money. That's what I want.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Money! We are all dependent on money. We take money for granted, and we think it is abundant because it is everywhere. But with the way our money system works, when there are plenty of people willing to work, and plenty of people who need work done, there is often not enough money to allow it to happen. In this sense, money is actually scarce, and that is a chronic problem in a society dependent on money. The advantage of money is that if Alice has what Billy wants, and Billy has what Carol wants, they could trade. But if the transaction requires money, and none of them have any, it can't be done. If Alice, Billy, and Carol were so inclined, they could make their own currency. But money is like a common language. Imagine how hard it is to create even a single word everyone can agree on. In any case, money starts small, and as it circulates, it gains value. Alice, Billy, and Carol agreed on something to use as money, and are confident it will be used in the future. As they use it, it gains value, which makes more people join, and the money gains even more value. And the process continues in a compounding effect. This is how all forms of money began, including the money we use today. It started small on the scale of communities, within and without. Over time, money became increasingly standardized and difficult to counterfeit, and when any kind of money was replaced, it carried the same value as the money before it. These kinds of money allowed currencies to circulate far more widely and gain far more value, and grew to cover vast trading networks. Now a dollar can be used anywhere in the world. Money was the first information system. Anytime information changes, so does money. And with the information revolution, the possibilities are endless. Increasingly, anyone can create information to be received by anyone, and anyone who needs something can be connected to someone who can provide it. From gift and barter to an enormous variety of currencies, thousands of successful initiatives have begun across the world, and they promise to have profound effects on the way we live. Some use paper, some use plastic, some use computers, and some use mobile phones. Say Billy wanted to buy 10 apples from Alice. They set the price to 1 unit per apple. In the transaction, Alice receives a credit of 10 units, and Billy receives a debt of 10 units. Alice can then spend her 10 with anyone who uses the currency, and Billy can make up his 10 by providing something to anyone who uses the currency. In such a system, money is created as needed by people who need it. It is being made to be entirely decentralized, with rules that are transparent, with security built into the system, as with any account today. This is the beginning of the democratization of money and finance. Currencies like this have the promise to circulate widely, locally and globally. But rather than replace the money we use today, they are complementing it. That is, they are being used side by side. Any group can more readily create a currency that they can use for their purposes, and complementary currencies are in circulation that are for cooperation, for competition, for local economies, small and large businesses, industries, websites and communities, and even virtual economies in games. Each currency has its benefit over the others. As these currencies circulate and gain value, and many are increasingly exchangeable like national currencies, they will facilitate an economy that is far more dynamic and balanced while being secure and sustained and abundant.